A bag contains 10 red, 10 yellow, 10 green, and 10 blue rubber bands. If you can't look into the bag, what is the fewest number of rubber bands you need to remove in order to guarantee that you have at least 2 matching pairs of rubber bands, each of a different color? Alright, so we could have a red and a red, we could have a yellow and a yellow. Okay, that would be a matching pair. Red, red, yellow, yellow, blue, blue, green, green, whatever color you want. But they have to be different colors. So if we get a red, red, and then we get another red, red, that doesn't count. Alright, or if we get yellow, yellow, and then another yellow, yellow, that doesn't count. So, so we're looking for 2 matching pairs, each of a different color. Well, let's think about the worst case scenario. We're looking for a matching pair. Now, if we pull out, say, a red on our first try, then what we'd really like is another red, right? But let's say we get a yellow. And so now, if we get a red or a yellow, we'd have a matching pair. But let's say we get a green. And then let's see if we get a blue. Alright, so we still don't have a matching pair. But on our next try, we've pulled out one of each color now, so on our next try, we are guaranteed to get 1 matching pair. Okay, so let's say, for example, that's a red. Okay, so now we have 1 matching pair. We have a red, red. This could have been yellow, or it could have been green, or it could have been blue, and then we'd have 1 matching pair. And now we want a second matching pair, but it has to be a different color. So let's again think about the worst case scenario. We've got a matching red pair. We've got a red and a red, and let's say for some reason we just keep pulling out reds from then on until all the reds are gone. Okay, so we've got 1 red here, and then let's say we pull out 9 more reds. Now we've exhausted all the reds. We've got lots of matching pairs, but they're all red, and we're looking for a matching pair of a different color. So now we've exhausted all the reds. Now again, like I said, because there's the same number of rubber bands of each color, if we had pulled out, let's say this had been a blue, then our worst case scenario would have been to pull out all blues. But we'd still have the same number of rubber bands in the end. We'd have 1 of each color, and then we pull out 9 more of the same color. Okay, so now, what are we up to? We're up to 13 rubber bands. But we are at the point where we've exhausted all of the red rubber bands, and whatever color we pull out next, let's say it's a yellow, it could be a green or it could be a blue, but whatever color we pull out next is going to complete our second matching pair of a different color. So in the end, we have pulled out 14 rubber bands. Alright, and that's your answer.